Green light, race 11. Stand by for a start. Set. And away. Spring Typhoon only fair to go, and Dyna Release won the start. Now Spring Typhoon launching from the outside, and the favourite's going to cross over and lead. Got out by a length, Dyna Release, and Ursula Allen punching the rail strongly. 2 lengths away then to You Blue. Chill Out Webby's nice and close. 6 away, Shimmer Deal, Maina Honey, and well back, Windburn Lucifer. Off the back, it's Spring Typhoon the leader. 2 lengths, Ursula Allen, and then Dyna Release, Chill Out Webby running on late. Spring Typhoon in front, holding them, and Spring Typhoon won at a length. Chill Out Webby, who came whipping through on the rail late. Third ahead away, Ursula Allen, and then Dyna Release. A break to You Blue, Windburn Lucifer, Shimmer Deal, and last in Maina Honey. 30 and 41 for Spring Typhoon.
Dodds hasn't raced since the 19th of July. Nearly set. Green light is there. Stand by for the 4th. Ready and racing, winning the start in the centre, Max Model. Tad Odom was away quickly, and out the back goes Max Model shortly after the break. So onto the first turn, Slingshot Storm slung across the front of them and went to the lead. Got clear of Mapunga Pride through, then You Blue and Tad Odom. Around the turn, first for home, Slingshot Storm, 3 in front. Mapunga Pride wearing it down on the outside, Slingshot Storm, enough in hand. Beat Mapunga Pride, Photo through and You Blue the outside, then Tad Odom. And Max Model has finished at the tail of the field. 22.55 was the winner's run.
Back favourite as they get ready. 250 to 190. Back to 330 Spring Trick and $4 Miley's out from 240. Last of them in. In fact, they're set to go. Green light on. Favourite from 8. Racing. St West out in the middle of the line as Spring Trick went out a hard to lead early. St West going around the outside of Myoli and Why Not Patrick on the rail, followed by Jacobite Joseph and Romano the tail ender. Spring Trick got down to the fence and leads Myoli and St West, who's very wide up to the corner. Why Not Patrick, Jacobite Joseph, Romanova. They turn. Spring Trick the leader from wide out Myoli. St West trying to wind up leader Spring Trick. St West coming late with Myoli, but Spring Trick doing it well, and Spring Trick goes all the way. Beats wide out St West Myoli, followed by Romanova, Jacobite Joseph and Why Not Patrick, and the run there is 27.63.
8. Best of luck if you're alive. The green light is on. They're ready. Racing. Equity Fund began fairly. First Rule sprang to the front. Behind those, Patria Manelli, along with Banjo's Girl, finding the rail hit record. Well back, Love Me Tender, Vern Allen down the back. First Rule in front. In pursuit, Equity Fund a length off. Closing hard, Patria Manelli hit record. Then came Love Me Tender, Banjo's Girl, Vern Allen around the turn. Still First Rule defying them. Running on Patria Manelli in the centre. Equity Fund wider out, but First Rule goes all the way. Wins by 2 lengths over Patria Manelli. Then came Equity Fund. 4th might be Banjo's Girl ahead of Love Me Tender, then Vern Allen. And the time was 27.67.
Green favourite in their set. Ready. Racing, West on Tiny came out quickly, also showing speed up on the inside was Tarkus Bala. Bump there with the favourite West on Tiny, who's second, third Jimmy Jr. Cheyenne Gundy. In behind them Spooky Charm with Plain Cracker. Last of all was What a Cruiser off the back. Tarkus Bale held the lead out by 2 lengths on West on Tiny, who runs onto the outside. Tarkus Bale railed perfectly from West on Tiny, and Tarkus Bale for Brown wins the last. Second West on Tiny ahead of Spooky Charm, then followed by Cheyenne Gundy, Jimmy Jr. In behind them next of all was What a Cruiser, Plain Cracker at the rear of the field.
Passengers to win the race. Green light goes on. There's no more bets, thank you. Heavily backed number 6, no passengers. Let's see how he jumps. We're ready. Away, Spring Snow missed the kick. No Passengers was away fair, but there's a line. Spring Snow's trying to hunt up and got squeezed out of it. She's history. So as No Passengers copped the check, he's in trouble. And left out in front is Lectra Giuseppe. Leads by 2 lengths. In second placing is Larrikin Lockie. The Roughies have got it between them. Third placing was Velocity Flame, Spring Snow, No Passengers, and Ed the Expert. But Lectra Giuseppe's going to win. Beats Larrikin Lockie. Third was Velocity Flame. Fourth, look, I think No Passengers got there in front of Spring Snow and Ed the Expert at the tail end of the field. The 3 Roughies run 1, 2, 3, and the 3 favourites finish at the back end of the field. 22.60 the time. 22.60 should be a reasonable trifecta if you got it. 4-3-2, the judges' numbers, 4-3-2. And number 6 does get 4th, No Passengers. Oh, Spring Snow missed the kick.
Last week. Nearly ready. Last week of the quarter. Race number 8 on the program. All set. Green light. They're ready to run. Chill Out Webby, box 1 favourite. Racing, Chill Out Webby a fraction slow, Spyfection beat it out, and Dinah Janaea drives across, and kicking forward was Flossie Lee, deep round into Helen, then Game Spirit. They were followed by Owen Money. Chill Out Webby last and has some traffic to negotiate off the back straight. Flossie Lee went through underneath the Spyfection to take the lead, then into Helen. Chill Out Webby trying hard for luck nearer the inside, then Dinah Janaea, Owen Money and Game Spirit into the straight. Flossie Lee, Spyfection go together, they're wide apart. Spyfection and Flossie Lee. Spyfection won it, beat Flossie Lee, and Owen Money has got through to run in third placing, I think just ahead of either Chill Out Webby and into Helen. Then Dinah Janaea, who was back towards the tail of the field with Game Spirit in 28 and 58.
From box 5, they're moving in. Loading up well, last at Sandown, the green light. Lucky last, and they're set to run now. Stand by. Away, Max Dynamo, step well off the rail, out fast, Spring Trick to lead up initially over Max Dynamo, who's trying to hug the rail, but just had to come over heels, and then lost his compass, went right to the outside. Down the back, and Spring Trick the leader, led by 4 to Idria Bale. 2 lengths away, See Me Snoop, and then Little Tubbsy, followed by Max Dynamo, who's now hugging the rail, making ground, followed Springvale Misty, Imperial Jack, and Mahjong Nickel. Spring Trick, though, turned the leader, full of running, 3 lengths clear, and Spring Trick goes all of the way by 2 1/4 Idria Bale. Little Tubbsy worked down the centre for third, and then See Me Snoop, Max Dynamo, followed by Springvale Misty, Mahjong Nickel, and Imperial Jack last in. The run, 29.91 to Spring Trick. Number 2, the winner. Number 2, too good for them here, has crossed over to find the rail over Max Dynamo, who then made the manoeuvre to sit one off the rail, and right at that point, he just lost his compass, the favourite, and he went right to the outside rail down the back and lost some serious ground. And at that point in the race, Spring Trick was able to slip away down the back and has raced home to win at number 2 first. Daughter of Spring Gun, Spring Charlotte, raced by the Roller Coaster Racing Syndicate, Mark Delbridge at Balyang. Number 2, the winner. Defeating 6 into second, Idria Bale, Barcia Bale, Dinah Willow, Mark Delbridge, Janice Wheeler. In the 7th, third, Little Tubbsy, Nicole McRae, G. Marshall, SH Avatar, and Belt Up Tubbsy running on late for third. That's number 7. So the numbers here, 2, 6, 7 and 3, 29.91.
Ready to go. Set for start. About to go. Ready now. Racing, side of move out there, Slingshot Star at the back there with a Cash No Bounce, and it's a great charge for the lead. Hard to pick a leader now. Going through on the inside, Slingshot Storm took it up and led by 3 off the back straight. Over Dazzling Melody, though, followed back on the inside then by Slingshot Star. Captain of my mate, Wally, who's back to the tail of the field there with Cash No Bounce in the home running, though. And Slingshot Storm, the leader, is hanging on and gets the money. Second is my mate, Wally, followed then by second in the race there would be Slingshot Star. Then my mate, Wally, followed further back here by Dazzling Melody and Cash No Bounce. And the time for the race is around 22.75. So 2 will beat 6 and 4 here, and 4th to go to 8 after race number 11 on the card. Number 2 will be the winner. Number 2, Number 2, Slingshot Storm, Fabregas, Little Hammer. Raced by the Roller Coaster Racing. Storm City getting trained by Brenda Kinner. Number 2, Slingshot Storm, the winner. At about 360 on Super Tab. Number 6 second, Slingshot Style, Debbie Coleman. 4 third, My Mate Wally, Michael Neal. 8 ran 4th, Dazzling Melody. Numbers there, 2, 6, 4 and 8. 2, 6, 4, 8, 2, 6, 4, 8.
Odds are in. Evens being placed away. Green light goes on. We're set to go. Race 8, Murray Bridge, 350 away. Glory Fire began okay. Showing a bit of speed out in the centre. Coming across was Lectra Giuseppe, and Tyson's a Rebel out wide between those. But Lectra Giuseppe's got the lead. Glory Fire bumped there with Spider Regis. Behind those, Gunner George, all knocked out of it. Spider Regis. Out wide, Tyson's a Rebel. But in front, Lectra Giuseppe going strong. Lectra Giuseppe beats Glory Fire. Then Gunner George, Spider Regis. Behind those, Tyson's a Rebel. Trademark Boss and Nut Allergy couldn't get into it. And the time is around 19:20. Late push for Electra Giuseppe. Went from 13 out to 18 into 10. Jumped the best. Was up there with Glory Fire. Spider Regis copped a checkered passage and then bumped with Gunner George. And also bumping with Glory Fire, which allowed Electra Giuseppe to get clear. Spider Regis copped the worst of that. Went back to the tail end of the field, but too good was Electra Giuseppe beating Glory Fire at 6-1.